Hello, friends. Like many of us, I've been thinking a great deal about this last week's election. It occurs to me that this situation is a compelling experiment in empathy for our community and for our country. 4 years ago, Donald Trump won the presidency, and some people in our country were jubilant, while others were deeply disturbed. It has been difficult to have civil discussions about politics these past 4 years, and it has even adversely affected some friendships. Now, we have the opposite situation. There are many people in our community who are so relieved and excited by the idea of President Joe Biden. And there are others who are feeling let down and dispirited by the result of the election. Can those of us who feel enthused and excited remember how we felt and be able to empathize with those who are feeling unhappy and concerned about the future? And can those of us who are feeling disappointed and upset by last week's election results remember how they felt 4 years ago and understand with empathy what the Biden supporters are feeling? The invitation and challenge of empathy is to inhabit the emotional feelings of the other. This would mean that when those who are feeling the flush of a yearned-for new day in America encounter someone who is downcast about the election, that you remember the feelings you felt when you thought the country was taking a disastrous turn 4 years ago. And you dare to feel those feelings with the person who is feeling similar feelings now. The goal is to feel along with, as a way of honoring the feelings of the other genuinely and compassionately. At times, the person who feels distraught is also challenged to remember how they felt when Trump won 4 years ago, and through remembering, feel with the person who is celebrating. This is not an exercise to inhabit false emotional terrain. It is the most powerful acknowledgement that I know how you feel and can honor your feelings however different they are from what I am naturally feeling. There need not be any debate, any argument, simply a recognition and willingness to share feelings with another, however briefly, in order to connect ingenuously and allow for understanding. I am hopeful that we can embrace, to whatever degree we are able, this opportunity for empathy and turn a new page in being able to speak in a civil and respectful manner about our feelings and our hopes with one another. I know that there are those in our country who are not willing or comfortable practicing this kind of empathy on both sides. And yet I pray that there are more people on both sides who are able to respond to this challenge. And further, I pray that the people in our own community can find it in our hearts to practice this empathy with one another and heal any rifts that might have occurred in our Jewish community and in other relationships in our lives. Stay safe and be well. Shalom uvracha, peace and blessings.